Today, President Donald Trump, breaking news, directs the military to target foreign drug cartels. This is what we voted for, everybody. We want a president to use the full force of our $1 trillion military in this hemisphere. We want them to be focusing on the Sinaloa drug cartel. We want them to be focusing on the products, the drugs, the heroin, the cocaine, the things that are undermining and ruining and destroying our own communities. President Donald Trump has ordered the Pentagon to use armed forces to carry out what in the past was considered law enforcement. What could possibly be more important, by the way, than making sure that we have hemispheric dominance? We've used our military for many other different things. We use our military to do airstrikes in Syria, to do airstrikes in Libya. We used our military all across the world. Why don't we use our military to protect our own homeland when it's here? Right now, as I'm doing this program here in Phoenix, Arizona, a couple hundred miles from here is the U.S. southern border. That matters a lot more than the border of Ukraine, the border of Syria, the border of Iraq, the border of Afghanistan, or the borders of Iran. Our military does not exist to fight foreign governments. In this world, there are dangers to Americans that are not just from foreign armies. There are a lot of places in the world where governments are weak. There are places where the land is ruled by bandits, criminals, and warlords. And Mexico is one of those places. The Mexican government is very weak. Huge swaths of Mexico are ruled by the cartels. They get rich off the drugs, weapons, and people. They have weapons of a small army. They often win battles against Mexican military forces. Now, there is a Mexican Marine force that fights very hard, and they are not influenced by the cartels, but they are outnumbered, they are outgunned, and they are outmanned many different times. The cartels have countless police and politicians in their pocket, and right now, they menace our border routinely. Now, the border is completely secure, so the cartel has to figure out other ways to get product into the United States. But of course, fentanyl overdoses. Tens of thousands of people die via fentanyl. And let me be clear, fentanyl importation into the United States is an act of war. So what do we have an army? Why do we have a $1 trillion fighting force if we're not willing to use it to defend our own homeland when we used it to invade Iraq, invade Afghanistan, meddle in Syria, meddle in Libya, meddle in every other corner of the world, but we're not willing to use it against the Mexican drug cartels? That is changing, thanks to President Donald Trump.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.